Alright, hello and welcome back. So last time, Jin and the party dispatched the group of Gethyanki who had betrayed them in the Illithid city, I guess, and then headed back and did some trading at this benevolent settlement. And now they're about to head into the dark cave in search of the lair of Adalon. The name is a bit ominous, so I think we will
Yes?
get prepared for what may be a harrowing experience. I'm not sure what we might face in there.
What is
Probably
my
more
task?
beholders.
What is it now?
Maybe shadow fiends and things of that type. Pushing
Madness,
evil.
tempest,
And also, of course, Adalon himself. I'm not sure if he will actually be helpful, as the Svenabelin
You point, I punch.
suggested. So, spirit armor, stone skin, protection against evil. I think that will do for now.
On my honor, it shall be. You must get.
Okay. There's a dragon skull, I think, on the entrance. Dragon or werven, either a very big werven or dragon. Interesting. Well, I guess it might not be a skull, it could also be a sculpture. Right.
What do you require? Consider it done.
Actually, we should send Imoen on
Yep.
ahead. Visibility. Checking for traps. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Looks like animal horns, maybe. So we can't really see where we're going. Right, there's another carving of skull, I'm not sure. And a rather big cavern. Jim starts to wonder if, or rather Imoen starts to wonder if something big maybe here. Okay. Yeah, it looks constructed as opposed to a natural whoa, as opposed to a natural environment. What is this? Oh, this is Adalon. Adalon is a dragon of some sort. Wow. And that, my friends, is the first dragon that Jin has ever encountered. And it's huge. Man. I mean, I know this game is based on Dungeons and Dragons, and I was kind of expecting to meet one at some stage, but man, I cannot imagine the size of the thing. Yeah. That is big. Well, hopefully it's not aggressive. Yeah, I remember reading the Monstrous Manual quite a long time ago, and I think dragons are broadly split into three categories. I think I can't remember the term they use, but essentially those with sort of fairly common colors like black, red, that kind of thing, are all evil. Those with metallic colors are generally good, and those with gem names like, you know, crystal and stuff are usually neutral. And looking at this one, it could be grey, in which case I think it would be evil. Well, it may be metallic. I'm not sure how you define this color. So hopefully it's of the good variety.
Welcome. Welcome to my lair. I have watched your progress with great interest.
Okay, it's a silver dragon. That's good news. I think that means it's also it's not a he, it's a she, clearly. It's clearly should be a good dragon then. Alright, sorry. What's your progress for interest? My lady, honor me with your words. Well, I guess if it is a silver dragon, then it should be a good dragon, I think. So it also seems a bad idea to be rude to a dragon. So, my lady, you honor me with your words. I'm sure I do, but flattery is not why I have allowed you to come here. Do not think me too generous. I'm not as tolerant as others of my kind. So I guess silver dragons are generally tolerant and good then. But Adelon is clearly warning Jin that, or Imoen that she is not. I'm Adelon, the Guardian, and I've done my duty as well as I have been able for many a century. I was not the first, but I know the history. I'm not sure if we know what she's talking about. My charge is the Elven Ruins above, an ancient temple that marks the gateway to the Underdark. There are others elsewhere, but this was the first. This was the first. The first great gateway to the Underdark maybe. Well, I think Imoen will ask the first words, just to confirm. The temple marks where the elves of the Dark Hearts first descended, truly separating from the elven kind and becoming drow. I see. The drow keep the outpost of Rusnatha here as a symbol, one that is fought over regularly, though I have governed the hostilities and seen peace for decades at a time. So obviously Adelon is a very ancient dragon, which means that she's even more powerful than just a normal young dragon. But there has been a crime here. There has been a crime here recently, and I can no longer honor my commitment. I will ask your assistance, and in return I will aid you. Wow. Okay. What does what a dragon could do with us? Now, obviously threatening a dragon is a very bad idea. Right, speak on, I will listen and see what I can do. Silence! Wow, she's really not very tolerant. I think that was the most polite answer I could have given. I will not tell you when I will tell you when you may speak. This is very important matter, and I will not be interrupted. The drow respected the borders of this place for centuries, only venturing out for sport and small skirmishes. That was the balance. She's almost speaking as if she's neutral. I thought silver dragons were good. The two you seek, this Bodhi and John Irenicus, I believe they have made a deal with the drow for their own safe passage, and offered a way to tip the scales against their elven enemy. Okay. You may ask why I do not extend my influence. I cannot. Irenicus bargained with my most prized possession. He violated my lair and stole from me. They have taken my eggs. Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunate. I assume they threatened to destroy them should you venture out. I've been informed that to move from my lair is to cause the destruction of my eggs. It is the final straw in a long list of atrocities that I have been witness to. You must retrieve them for me. Do this, and I will reveal a safe escape route to leave the Underdark, one that emerges close to where Irenicus plots his next move. Let's see. In addition, I wonder why everyone hasn't asked Jin to join this conversation. We're forced to make rather important decisions here. In addition to placing you near your target, I will also make a gift of an item from my hoard. It will be powerful and worthy of your service. What is it that you think I can do? Yeah, that's a good question. You asked me to face an entire drow city. Yeah. I realize the danger of the request, but I do not ask you to simply assault the place. No, there is a much more subtle way to succeed. You will take the identity of a group of drow I dispatched recently, a party from another city, destined for Usnafa. I will transform you, and you will be able to pass among the drow with ease. They will not see through the fiction I create. I wonder if this transformation includes language, otherwise we're still screwed. When you arrive at the gate, tell them you are from the city of Ched Nasad, and that you seek sanctuary within Usnafa. Yeah, I'm going to question logic. I do not know the ways of the drow as well as I should. Improvise. They are in the turmoil of war at the moment and will overlook much. They will not turn away extra hands. You will not be discovered by any other means than your own mistakes, so be careful not to make them. Looks like we don't really have a choice. We could ask for another way. But I think, also I wonder, hopefully the transformation is not permanent. That would be a problem. I'm sure it won't be. If she can turn us into drow, surely she can turn us back. Well, let the casting begin. I think it would be useful to be able to sneak into the drow city then. Yes, let it be done.
It is done. You now resemble the denizens of the Drow City, complete with a house insignia that will not draw undue attention. I suggest you act like Drow when speaking to anyone you meet.
Okay. I think I need to do some reading on the drow culture then, because thus far every single drow we met attacked on sight. You will also have knowledge of the language of the drow, okay, that's useful, and your speech will be heard as though you have spoken their dark tongue all your life. The illusion will last as long as it needs to. Trying to leave the city through their main gate to the surface will dispel the magic. You'll be on your own against impossible odds. I'm sorry, but I must protect my interests. The only safe escape is through my influence, once my eggs are recovered. So, it looks like we cannot escape through the yeah, we cannot just walk out of the city disguised as drow. Okay. Yeah, I will do what I can, Adon. I thank you. Remember, you are from the city of Ched Nasad. Take a drow name as well. Use Veldrin. It is commonly used. Okay, so Jin is now called Veldrin, for the time being at least. Okay, journal update. I have finally encountered Adalon, a female silver dragon who is desperate to have her eggs retrieved. She normally guards the path to the surface from drow incursion. Oh, okay, that's probably her purpose then. Alright, but Irenicus and Bodhi have stolen her eggs and given them to the drow. She can do nothing for fear of her eggs will be being destroyed. She has turned me into the likeness of drow, so not actually turned into drow. That's good. The name Veldrin, and bade me to enter the nearby city of Usnafa in search of her eggs. Once her eggs are returned safely, she will show me to the surface and reward me with an item from her hoard. Let's see. Okay. Just checking out this done quests. Okay. Met the Githyanki again. Found them resting in a cavern. Quite surprised to see I'd lived through the listed city. They were still going on about the silver sword that was apparently stolen from them. They were satisfied with nothing less than blood, no matter what I said. Well, that's not entirely true. Jim was quite happy to allow that encounter to escalate into a confrontation. Okay. It's fine. Let's see. So,
Yes?
I wonder if the transformation worked for everybody then. Looks like it looked pretty different.
What is my... I will do my
before.
best.
Imoen did negotiations on her own.
On my honor.
I think Jin will pop in and have a quick chat with Adon
What do you
anyway.
require?
Wow, they look different. Colors are all wonky.
Yes.
Alright, Chin, speaking with that along.
I see you there.
You return. You must hurry your efforts. I cannot bear to have my eggs in the hands of those imbeciles. I ask you return to the illusion we have concocted. You are Veldrin from the drow city of Chetnasad. You seek refuge and are willing to aid in their efforts against the elves. Go now. Well, this could be problematic if we're forced to kill elves for the drow. With Aerie and, well, yeah. Aerie being a full elf, although of the Avariel type. And Jin and Jahira are obviously half elves. So they'll be really reluctant to aid the drow in the war against the elves. And yeah, they've definitely changed their appearance. Oh wow, Animan is completely changed. It's supposed to be what drow armor looks like normally then. Wow. Jahira. Oh, this is not a good look for Aerie. Okay. It's interesting.
Yes. Very
Okay,
well.
so party's been turned into drow, or at least the appearance of drow. So hopefully they can now enter
You must
Snarfa
gather your
without being
party
attacked.
before venturing forth.
So we'll head on to the highway to
You must
Snarfa.
gather your party before venturing forth.
Done.
And I think we'll end the session at the gates of Snarfa, so that I can do a bit of reading on drow customs. Okay, is this the way? Yeah. So do a bit of reading on enemies. Oh what? But we look like drow. Why do you attack your fellow kind? Oh, he's running away apparently. Well, it's only one drow, it's not a big problem.
What do you want? Good to go?
Everyone's still eating? Yeah. So she will go and well, okay. Well. Oh, what's happening?
Do not question the matron mothers.
Who is there? You're a drow, but there are no scheduled patrols this day. Identify yourselves. Okay, this is a pretty obvious thing. I'm Baldur from the city of Chetnasad. Yeah, obviously I don't think the drow would appreciate such weakness. My apologies, I merely follow my duty in questioning you. You're welcome to pass, Baldur of Chetnasad. There would normally be an extensive questioning of you, but we were expecting your group from Chetnasad. Your late arrival has delayed the plans of Sulafin. Not sure who that is. Enter quickly, and be sure that you seek Sulafin's counsel. He is of the Male Fighter Society. He of the Male Fighter Society will instruct you on your conduct within Usnafa. Be aware that your welcome is conditional, and if you fail to meet with him or fail him in any other way, you will be hunted for sport by all that care to join in. The Male Fighter Society is in the north end of the city, past the Female Fighter Society, just before the Spider Pit. Okay.
What is my task? As you ask.
Alright, yeah, definitely need to do some reading on Drow Society before we venture in. So end it here and see you next time.